The view of the barracks and nurse seems so fucking bleak. Brandon has always been a bit of a shithole, but never more than now. Grief has a way of tainting things, sapping the color out of everything. I don't even know if I should be grieving less or grieving more in light of everything that's happened lately. Gravel crunches behind me as the summer night air turns a little warmer against my skin. I expect a familiar face. One of the guys coming to drag me back inside, make me finally face sleep. A captain with few words of witching hour wisdom. But another divine twist of fate, of course it's him. The reason I'm not deploying on the counter-terrorism rotation in 2 weeks' time. Sooner the storm that is my every emotion. When he reaches the railing beside me, it's not long before he takes out a cigarette and a lighter, and his face is illuminated with a flicker, a soft amber glow, and a halo of smoke. He gives me a wry smile and offers me a puff. It's strange to see James, the cigarette hanging from his lips. Far cry from what I used to see tucked there, the end of his trusty mechanical pencil, mid-thought, that he tried to capture whatever he was sketching. I wonder if he still draws. Wonder if he still got rights. Wonder if wherever he came from, he got to see United win the Prem 3 times back to back. Stranger still is seeing his worn face, deeper set wrinkles with darker rings around his dulled eyes. Though the fact he's older isn't the issue at all, he was always fucking handsome, but even as his boyishness has disappeared, his beauty hasn't. It's not his age that's the issue. It's the fact that we didn't get to grow older together. That's what he always said. That's what we'd always planned. If we're still single when we're older, I'm gonna be like the captain when I grow up. Maybe I'll be your captain then. You'd hate that, wouldn't you?
You'd hate that, wouldn't you?
Those little fucking tattoos could be with us forever, you know? Okay. I never did get to tell him how I really felt. It's not what even hurts the most. For all I grieve for myself, my heart broken, and my unrequited love, I just yearn for existence, pure and simple. I ache knowing the world is missing out on the bright spark that was his smile, that his flame so twined with mine was snuffed out too soon. Don't think about the way you'll be extinguished soon. And yet, just as he was ripped away from the world so cruelly by that bullet, the strangest thing happened. Ripping time and space had given me, a second chance. Captain Blake can feel me staring, I bet, even if he's doing an expert job of pretending otherwise. Only known this version of the man for a matter of weeks, and slowly but surely I've been making progress in getting to know him all over again, letting him get to know me. I want him to know me as he once did. Want him to see me, because if he does, surely he'll feel the same way. So the situation shouldn't be possible, and yet it is. Somehow I can't think about it too hard with everything else I have on my mind lately. I'm missing the medical discharge as is. It's clear from his knitted brows and the heaviness of the air that there's something on his mind. It doesn't take a best friend or close comrade to see that. With Jamie, the silence never lasted too long. His brooding only extended a few moments before he'd been spilling his heart out, at least when it comes to me. He never could hold his tongue. Never could cope with cold, crisp silence.
I'm
not him. He cuts in, his gruff voice startling me for more than one reason. His words are so resolute and firm, and I wonder how long he'd been holding in that thought, dwelling on my expectations, the weight of them. It seems no one around on base had been quiet about the close relationship Jamie and I had, and I wonder if someone had clued them into my not-so-secret feelings. I know. I nod, swallowing, trying to deal with the bile rising in my throat, and the thought that I'd already lost this version of him before my second chance could even begin. You shouldn't be here. I plucked up the courage I was missing before, because my voice is small and uncertain. You shouldn't be here. You don't belong here. But you do belong with me. I can't help but think the universe put you here for a reason. That draws his attention. Eyes that once were the color of clear blue water, not sky, but now are as dark as the night sky, firmly fixed on me. Each second stretches on, each breath bringing in a wave of heartache that threatens to pull me under. One I desperately wish to go away. Crazy how his eyes are just familiar enough to make me fall under his spell. Just foreign enough to make me want to run.
And you think
that reason is you? His eyebrow quirks and his lips part, flashing a hint of that youthful charm I'm so used to seeing that I miss so fucking dearly. Maybe, probably stupid of me to think that. A mother unable to hold his gaze any longer. With Jamie, we were two dumb kids together. Now I feel lost, kiltered, lacked in experience in just a matter of weeks. As stupid as my belief in fate might be, I choose to believe it anyway. Jimmy can't get a second chance at life, not really, though somehow he lives on. But I selfishly get a second chance at being with the man I loved. As close as I'll ever get, other than weeping over an empty grave. Even if Jamie didn't love me like I loved him, I know he wouldn't have wanted me chasing ghosts. I pulled out my thoughts by a warm hand nudging my chin upward, bringing my head back up to the man before me, so he can meet my eyes once more. That once familiar spark, the one I thought had been stolen, with the last bursts and bleeding wounds of a dying man, persists. It shines within, despite everything.
I don't know you that well.
I don't know you that well, but if I'm feeling even a fraction of what he did, then he must have loved me. Then you might love me one day, too. With my attention fixed on him, his touch withdraws, leaving ice in its wake. His expression flickers from soft and sweet to his game face, the one I saw before that fateful day. But still his words come tumbling out, revealing a sense of vulnerability he hasn't shared in the brief time we've known each other.
It's hard to
carry the weight of your grief as well as my own. I'm facing my own mortality, my own losses.
I get that you're angry.
I get that you're angry that you lost someone you loved, at least you got to love. I open my mouth to protest, a surge of anger gripping through me. Yet something within me urges me to hold my tongue. You had him. I've never had you in this life or the last. And now I know it's like I'm being taunted. He doesn't know the meaning of the word. At least he isn't being haunted, followed around by the ghost of a lost love. You think that you got it worse? And words are fiery hot, swirling with anger, yet he offers no battle in response.
Fuck no.
Fuck no. Once more his eyes soften, desiring me with unintentional ease.
But
death comes to us all. Love only comes to those who are lucky. Better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Isn't that what they say? Maybe Jamie never could have loved me. Maybe I needed James to come. Maybe he needed to find his way to me too. His blasé dismissal of death pisses me off. And yet his hurt and confusion dulls my frustration. Seems we both been unlucky then. On for another branch, feeling and in the past say, you lost too. We're in it together. Don't push him away, but let him go again. Unlucky until now. Fate's a funny thing. Both freeze as the words tumble out of our mouths at the same time. With a pause, then a shared laugh. Fate. So many questions swirl in my head. Do you think everything happens for a reason? I searched his eyes for answers. I'm used to seeing a glint of hope. Instead I see the comfort of resolution.
Not
really, no. Or the jading look of a harsh truth. So I search for meaning, even when there might not be any. This is the first meaningless death I've encountered in this line of work. It won't be the last. This is the only death of the man I love. The only death who came back to me. It has to mean something. Do you think this happened for a reason? He thinks on it for a moment, holding his tongue from an impulsive comment.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure what explanation there is. Maybe he feels it too.
Keep
hearing stories about the two of you. Keep hearing about memories that I almost feel a part of. Retold jokes that sound like the exact one I used to make. Same wisdom I heard from my mom. Suppose he is me. I'm him. Makes my head fucking hurt, truth be told. His laugh would never sound so bitter. Was it the dull march of time, the inevitable misery of a life of service, lack of love he spoke of, or something altogether more tragic? I rolled him from a bright spark to a gentle ember. What happened to you? I missed so much of your story, memories etched into your skin where my touch should be instead. Would I even be a part of that story anyway? There's a darkness in your eyes that wasn't there before or with Jamie. I'm not quite sure how to phrase it. I'll tell you sometime. But while I might not be the man you knew, I bet I'm not that far off either. I'll take you as you are. I long to tell him that I'm not sad he changed. I'm sad I didn't get to change with him. I remember being everything they say about Jamie. From what I hear, you used to be all sunshine and rainbows yourself. I scoff, remembering my defiant spirit in the face of everything life had thrown at me. Up until now. I'll get back there one day, I hope. Hope? That should kill you. It's really laugh burst out of me, softly to see return to the humor I'd gotten used to. My heart soars when Jamie laughs along with me. Everyone has to die one way or another, right? Right. Chance overtakes us. Sobers us. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for yours. Well, I know he at least has some familiar faces here. They're still not his. There's no one he knows to anchor him here. No ways of him stick around, and yet nowhere calling for me either. At least not on this earth. I interrupted silence, unable to hold back my question. What's next for you? Where are you going? I've got your back. You back. Please don't leave me. I missed you. I miss you. I always will. Watches his subtle lined lips curl around the butt of the cigarette one more time before he flicks it to the ground. He wants to simmer out on its own. The air clears with the bulk of the smoke, but the smell still clings to him. A new identity for starters. Yeah, it's gonna keep on knowing there's a bit of rift in time and space, yeah. Good job. We're all used to keeping things hush-hush. I've heard whispers of this new program in the U.S. looking for armed forces volunteers. I feel the shattered pieces of my heart splinter further. But I think I'll be here for a little while longer. I release a deeply held breath, relief flooding through me. I watch as James continues to speak, capable of holding back any longer, letting his emotions run free. I've always felt this ache in my bones, you know. Never felt settled. All I ever wanted was to serve. I reject having heard something similar so many times before. Yeah. And somehow it still wasn't enough. James steps closer into my space, his warmth surrounding me, yet he stiffens, hesitant. Funny. Now that I'm here. I don't feel that ache inside me anymore. Then he takes my hand in his, callous and scarred, yet so gentle to its touch. And the ache in my bones starts to bleed out of me too. Oh. Well, that's Memento Mori. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. It's gonna be short, but I was, damn, wasn't ready yet. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed. If not, that's fine. Understandable, but still, it was nice. So yeah, if you want to play this game for whatever reason, of course, this will be in the description below. But with that being said, I'm gonna end it here. So hopefully y'all had a good day, good yesterday, and better tomorrow, and I will catch y'all in the next video.